hang on. No. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, Grant. I actually thought I lost you there. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Yeah, how are you today?
I'm very well, oh, Baba.
Yeah, Mr. Mayego, you are a soothsayer, you're junior.
You tell me more about it.
I
Is
say
it
you are
Adeza?
no, this is
Is who?
the guy speaking is overlapping me.
Walapini. How come you sounded so much like Adeza, though? Baba?
This guy is overlapping me.
I don't understand. You are confusing me. What's your name?
Tobesu.
Tobesin.
Tobesu from Nottingham.
Oh, it is Benson, right?
Yeah, Tobesu from Nottingham.
Oh, I'm lost. Okay, don't worry. I'll just say brother from Nottingham. Sorry, you sounded so much like Adeza that I'm like, you lost there. Sorry about that.
Yes, Mayego. Yeah, Mayego.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what I got to say is that you are genial. When I say you are genial, you are a soothsayer.
Really?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm right here.
To make that easier for all of us. Now I bring all the pieces here. So which means all of us actually knows what I know. Once I bring her here, it's easier to deceive her, right? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, please go on.
Yeah, you remember some time ago, right? You predicted about the Dangote refinery that you said that refinery will not come on stream till 2025. That they are way long way to go, right? For that refinery to come to operation. It looks like,
and I actually didn't predict that it was going to be burnt. They were going to burn it too, but yeah.
And it looks like right. You got the magic one, right? You know Nigeria more than everybody.
Because I'm not making things up. When I hear things here, when I see things here, I put them together. I'm like, okay, well, this.
All those fire why they bought so now fake.
They don't release statement to. They talk say na minor fire. That minor fire now 2028 be that. Forget about
it. I'm telling you, man, it's just an excuse, right? What I don't understand, right? What everybody is talking about is that how can we have an NNPC? How can we have an NNPC, right? As our cash cow, and when Tinubu came out to power, right? The first thing he's supposed to do, right? We expect him to audit that NNPC.
God bless you.
And what we can't understand here, we who are the elites, right? A national company, a national what they call it, endowment, right? What belongs to us, right? They made it a limited company instead of an LPC.
Public limited
liability.
If you have to like make it any business, but this is a national asset, national oil.
It's a national asset. Like what? Like in Saudi Arabia, right? The Aramco, they even made it worldwide. It wasn't even national. It was worldwide.
You can buy shares in Aramco. I mean,
Aramco.
Yeah, anyone can buy shares there.
So this Nigerian blah is what we don't understand. So I've got another. Let me leave that for now, right? The next one I want to talk about is about flooding in Lagos all over Nigeria. This has been happening right over the years from before Buhari even came to power. I remember when Jonathan was in power, when Lagos was flooded, right? He gave the government 700 million. I remember then. 700 million to alleviate them from that flooding nonsense. It looks like the state governors, Nigerian state governors now, because they have the NEMA. When it happens, they give states funds. That's another avenue of embezzlement.
So what happened to the money? What are those people who are the victims of, the victims of a flooding as we speak? Who is actually catering for them? Nobody. You know that.
That's you see, Nigeria is so corrupt that only God will save us from this shenanigans. Yeah, it's so confusing.
I know.
We are, remember, I came to this platform to talk about this NIN. How you go to people's
around that now. I'm still gathering my
even the state minister, the minister for interior affairs, right? Is getting a show for 100 naira.
Yes.
I told them, I can't understand how somebody living in England cannot register with the embassy and get his NIN with the embassy. You have to go to private homes to get your NIN. I remember 10 years ago, I was in Nigeria. I want to register my SIM card. I registered on the streets. They took my fingerprint on the streets.
So where does that information goes to? Nobody knows.
So, it's just kind of, I don't want to take much of your time.
We're here now, Baba. We are here now.
Yes.
They are selling our data. People are using our data in Nigeria to do many things you and I don't have a clue right now. But you get to Nigeria and some of us will be alarmed at what is going on. I am gathering my information on that. When I am...
Funny enough, I wrote to the Minister of Interior. I said, listen, we that live in England, right? We don't need to go and register in Nigeria for NIN. Why don't you register to the embassy? Register with the embassy. Let the embassy condition that if you don't register with the embassy, you can't get NIN to the embassy. Because it will give them the opportunity, right, to gather the data of Nigerians living in diaspora.
This way, right? Let me say this one before you go as well, right? In a decent country, right? If you already have the passports, right? And you want to register for anything, for confirmation, whatever, can't they have a system that the moment you go onto the website of all this NI, that, right? You enter your detail, your passport will actually bring your detail, confirmed one, which is from the Ministry of Internal Affairs anyway, right? And then once they confirm your passport number is valid, your details and all of that, pay what you have to pay, then you get your NIN. Or no?
Yeah, you are right. I remember my British passport right 2 years ago. I'm one of those guys that have the newest passport. Though it's not new anymore because of the king. Tax is the king now, right? They told me, do I want to use the detail of my driver's license for them, the picture of my driver's license, right, for my passport? When I said yes, I just did it online. They use my detail of my driver,
Why can't they do that?
The image of my driver's license, right, to give my passport. Yes. So long that picture is not more than 10 years old.
They will use it.
Yeah, they'll use it. That's what they did.
Now, or you want to renew your passport, all you have to do is to go onto their website, right? Fill in the form, pay the money. They ask you, do you want a new picture taken or you use your old one? Yes, use my old one. They can even go as far as, like you said, your driver license passport. I say, can we use this one or another? You say, yeah, go ahead and use that. But in the next week, your passport will be dropped at the letterbox. Why can't they do that? Because
that's what I don't understand.
There must always be room for that corruption. Okay, it shouldn't be that easy for anyone. Some people need to feed, some people need to chop. That's the language. Let me take another one, sir. Right?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's all right.
Tonight. That's a very good point you just raised. I am currently, indeed, though, a lot of you probably have been seeing the story of them selling the details of Nigerians, your NIN, your BVN, your banking details, your bank account, your everything. Your driver license, all those information you put in to get those things and all that, right? They are selling them online for 100 naira. Whoever needs to buy them. If they have to clone your bank, if they have to. But I'm still putting together all my details on that. Say when I want to come here and I want to tell you about it, I'm going to make you take it serious as well. And for those of you who have already known a lot about it, keep sharing it. Keep talking about it. I'm gathering my own stuff. Here, hello. Hello there.
Yeah, Mario, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you doing today?
Well, I'm very well.
This is Adeza from Edinburgh.
Say that again.
Adeza from Edinburgh.
See what I've been saying now. Adeza, I'm going to call, right?
Yes, that's why I will call.
Tobensin or so, I couldn't get his name right.
Yes.
But it sounded so much like you that I just automatically
Yeah.
But it's good to have you back on here too. How are you today?
Yes, I'm good.
Grand.
Yeah, I want to thank God for Kenya's liberation. You know, I always say that Martin Luther Jr. said that freedom is not voluntarily given by the oppressors. It must be demanded by the oppressed. And what has happened, though there are many lives that are lost, but in the course of fighting for peace, there must be loss of life. It's natural. Understand? But it's unfortunate that in fighting for economic growth and peace in the country, that they've lost life. But we thank God that those loss was not in vain. They'll be able to revise the bill. And this is what we are saying about our country. Understand? Whenever they start a particular thing, they don't end it. They do it haphazard way and forget about it. So Kenya has achieved success in that level. And I believe that it will be a kind of a roadmap for our people whenever they want to do something, whenever they start a course, achieve result. Unlike Labour Party, yeah, like Labour who went on minimum wage, they couldn't achieve any result. They cut the off within just under 24 hours, and now government is telling them that there's no minimum wage for now. They have to wait indefinitely. But when they wanted to change the national item to the old one, it didn't take them more than 48 hours to do it. They do it. But now to do what concerns the public now, it will have to take ages before they could do it. So I believe that whenever they take any course next time, they will be able to do what is right. Secondly, what is happening in River State show the kind of lawlessness in the country. When there is no law, there is no offense. Because for Wike to continue to say that he don't want to be a godfather to anybody, but the people who are fighting for him keep on mentioning his name. It's an indictment. If in a country that the rule of law is strong, Wike should be removed as a minister of FCT for causing destruction and disaster in River State. I like what that is half member said about him. So I think they should be able to stand up and do what is right. Like Fubara was saying that it is only a stick or a wood that you can just hit and go, you know, revenge. Yes, they've abused me a lot. Understand? The chairmen have abused me a lot. So he has to use the power of the state.
No regard for him. They can't really work together. It's either he goes or they go. That's the deal. But unfortunately, it's like no side wants to go down without a fight.
Yeah. So I just want to thank you for your enlightenment on a daily basis. And sometimes I wonder how you get all this information, and they are very timely. So kudos to you, and keep it up. We will support you at all we can to encourage you to continue in this mission. One day we will get that freedom we're actually looking for.
Amen to that. Adeza from Edinburgh, ladies and gentlemen. So let me free the line. So let me free the line for those who are calling on the WhatsApp, because you see, one thing about the what do you call it? Calling directly is that it sort of fence out all of you who are calling through the WhatsApp. You're just going to be seeing missed, even when you have no chance of getting through, right? I've come on. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Maigun. This is Older from Leeds.
Older.
It's Older.
I know. I heard that. How are you doing today, Baba?
I'm doing well, though. And I hope you are doing well too.
I'm surviving. I'm still here, you know. Thanks for asking, though.
I can see that. I can see that. They used to say something in Yoruba that I'm on Binyo yo. You want to talk, say he's not doing well. You are doing well, Jerry. And then thank you for the effort in enlightening us about everything. I'm so joyful for Kenya that they've managed to achieve what they wanted. So that's a good thing, and I hope that will serve as a starting point, something that Nigerian youth will reflect on. and decide something, and then if they want to do something, they should do it rightly. Not if they want to protest, start protesting in Ojota or protesting in Ajigule or protesting in
People that
Sarere.
are opposing you, go next to
Take,
where they are. Let
yes,
them see you.
take exactly. Take it there. Take it right there
House of
to the place.
Assembly, National
Yes.
Assembly, police
Take it to
headquarters,
Asuro.
military headquarters. Occupy
Asuro.
those places.
Yes. Yes.
Let them see you there in your thousands and tell them
yes.
what you
In
want.
if not millions. Yeah. So they will be scared. They will adhere to your demand
They're not powerful
immediately.
like you. Their guns and
So
everything.
yes,
Even
and
those they are giving the guns to, those they are giving the instructions to, Baba, they themselves are like people like you. Okay. What you are facing
appropriate
that
now.
led you
Yeah.
to go and stand on the street, they are facing them too, but they can't protest. But if they see your
Yeah.
resilience, you'll be surprised that a lot of them
I'm
will drop
pretty
the guns.
I'm pretty sure deep down inside them,
Uh-huh.
they will be praying that God, let this Gen Z continue like this. So let them continue. Let them continue this until they achieve what they want.
Uh-huh.
So what I'm just about to say is that look, Nigeria have already sold all their resources. Fuel, crude oil is already been sold forehand, right? So whatever it is that Dangote is waiting for, I don't know, because I don't know who is fooling who. These militants, they will claim that yes, they are tapping oil from somewhere. They are doing this from them, from the creeks and all. This is all planned, right? So that is a facade. They make it look as if Nigeria is still selling oil in a daily basis, that they have that capacity to gather dollar, or to have a foreign reserve and all this. But the fact of it is that those the crude oil in the ground has already been sold. They've borrowed money
Already collected
on
money
it.
against that. And now
So it's
okay,
already
Baba, in
gone.
case
So the
people who
what
are hearing
Dangote is
you,
waiting
they
for.
don't understand much of what you are saying. Let's give them an example, a recent one. Okay.
Yes.
The Afrexim Bank, they promised to borrow Tifnumbu $3.3 billion. So, and Tifnumbu will use a $12 billion worth of crude oil as collateral, 167 million barrels of crude oil. After 5 years, if Nigeria no pay that money back, now they started counting from last year now. So by 2029, Afrexim Bank and their friends, they will begin to take crude oil from any part of Nigeria until they extract 167 million barrels. That money, 3.3 billion. Tinubu don't collect 2.2 already. 1.1 billion will remain. They're supposed to give out this month. They've blown the money. So yes, they've borrowed money
You
against
see?
some of these natural resources we are talking about, including crude oil.
Yes. Yes. So the money is already gone. It's being spent. So all this photo shopping that they are doing with gold and all these things, the more they do photo shopping, the more you know that is a lie, right? It's just a fabricated, staged info, just to create an impression that Nigeria will be better off if this is done. But
If crude oil
nothing
go
is going to be
again,
done. It's
Nigerians,
just
don't worry. We have a gold.
yes,
Okay, gold is
they
going
want,
to help us.
exactly. Nigerians, especially the government, if they know that there's a go somewhere, whatever, they will be the first. In fact, by now they would have exploit. They would have taken, in fact, everything. They would have killed people around the place, started digging, and turned the place to a sudden gold mine, and then and nothing will be nobody will say anything against it. You see, and then the way things is going, Nigerians have to rise up and then fight for their rights. they need to stand firm and fight for their right. They won't give this thing easily. It won't be given easily. And the same playbook. I remember something that this lady from Atiku State, where he wanted to use the same style that Tinubu used to claim the governorship election that
Yeah.
the one he failed. You see how those people pulled those INEC officials that day. If Nigerians had done that during the midnight or when they
Like
were
they
announcing
usually,
the fake
this
or
guy was
whatever,
announcing results, right? For example, he has shut down the IRF.
yeah,
He has done all of this. Everybody has
yeah,
witnessed that. But imagine that they were telling people to go back. They were going to collation centers. And a lot of people had to go back
exactly,
because it was too risky to follow them. Imagine you have millions of
yeah.
people come down outside where that Mr. Yakubu was announcing that. Do you think if they tell him inside that there are more than 100,000 people outside the hotel, he was making that announcement,
Yeah.
do you think he will announce Step Numbu?
Never. He will
If they tell
suspend
them
it,
that people are screaming
and
outside
then they will let.
and there are more than 100,000
He will
people
suspend.
there,
Yes,
would
of
he ever
course they will
announce Step
suspend
Numbu?
it.
Hmm?
And again, I saw something that you made mention of. I think this afternoon or this morning or yesterday that Yoruba party. Why is Yoruba bringing themselves so low? Why would they call a party Yoruba party? Are they bringing their bigotry outside into UK again,
I think
or
it's
what? What
already here.
what what does that supposed to mean? I mean, if we can't read in between the line, I mean, we should be able to at least to use our common sense that okay, this is not right. Why would you say that? We are all Nigerians, isn't it? If really
Should be.
these people really want this unity, whatever, which I'm not keen about because I know that what everybody are doing in that country is not in any way for unity's sake because everybody
It's
are
just
trying
a
to get
selfish. Yeah.
what they can get before everything breaks up, especially that Tinubu guy. So, and that's just my take for today. So I hope that these half word àbọ̀rọ̀ lè máa ń sọ fún ọmọlúàbí àbọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó máa dòdìdì nínú everybody. Yeah.
God
So
bless you. Thank you so much. Hold up, bro.
God bless you too. God bless you too.
So
Yeah.
you help me
Bye.
say hello to our
Yeah.
people in Leeds, too, okay? And take care
I
of yourself.
will. I will say hello to them. Yeah. Thank you.
So that's all about there from Leeds, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's go. Let's take a mini break, okay? So this is just gonna be me like trying to kind of like stretch a bit to say we've been here for like 2 hours already. So we have just like an hour to go, less than an hour to go. The line is still open. We will get back. I will get back to you in a moment. Thank you. Hello there.
Hello, Mayegu.
Ba.
Hello, this is Chris calling from Sweden.
There. Chris, thank you so much, right, for calling in. How are you this evening, sir?
I'm very, very good. And you?
Well, very well, too. Thanks for asking.
Oh, Mayegu, you are really doing a good job.
Thank you.
I've been watching you for a long time now, and I've been trying to contribute as well. Oh my God, you're doing a wonderful job.
Thanks, Chris.
We really, really, really appreciate you. You know, Nigeria has got to the state that It's now a pity, the situation of things there. I used to remember when with 50 naira, I can comfortably eat ewa going with gari. At that stage, I didn't care anything about the rich people because I could still eat. I could still afford to get my belly full with something.